What's good, collective? Look, listen. This is something I have never heard before. But somebody is concerned that a star seed is using Orisha, Voodoo, Loa to block them. To block them. Okay. In the pre-shuffle, I got spiritual work, shedding, closed doors, limitation, money matters. So before I push record, I was just pulling on the energy and I was feeling like somebody is needing to do some spiritual work because in other words, you need to do some cleansing because there's someone trying to block you. Okay, that's what I was originally picking up. But I just sat down and I'm seeing like, okay, that may be one scenario. So take it how it resonates. Depending on what side of the story you're on, you may be the one that needs to do some spiritual work because somebody is trying to block your money. They're trying to make sure your doors are closed, like put obstacles energetically in your way. But for someone who's watching, someone is concerned that you, collective, are doing voodoo to block them. In other words, they are concerned that you are the one that is doing spiritual work that is causing them to lose opportunities, to be limited when it comes to their finances. They think that you are doing the work. Okay, so take that how it resonates. Okay, we're going to get into this and see what Spirit wants to say because I find that very intriguing. Let's see. Clarify concern. Now, this could get kind of, I'm going to try to do the best I can to keep up with it because with those two scenarios, I'm going to try not to get lost in the storyline and see which one jumps out to me the most. That way I know who I'm talking to. Someone is a third party. Somebody is concerned about a third party. This is a third party that is concerned. Okay. This is a third party that is concerned. Now, if you look at this card, she in the back cussing and carried on. All right. And then these two would ideally be the two lovers, the husband and the wife. Like they could be two business partners, and this is a third person who wanted to be in the business collaboration, but they didn't want to. It could be anybody. Okay, this could also be family members. You can have two cousins, your mom and a daddy. So take that how it resonates. But this third person is in the background between these two people, whatever relational connection they have. So there is this third party is concerned. What is this third party concerned about? Karma. They're concerned that they're getting karma. Okay, here we go. Let's get into it now. Let's get into it. They're concerned. They're a third party that is concerned about receiving some sort of karma. Okay. Clarify star seed. Okay, let's go back. Why? What are they concerned about getting karma for? What are they concerned about getting karma for? You have hello, divine masculine. Okay. So somebody has spoken to the divine masculine of this third party. So let's just say this is a divine masculine, this is a divine feminine, and you have a third party here. Now, they are concerned about something they said to the divine masculine of this connection. Okay? Let's get into it. What did they say? I want to know. The veil. Hmm. Okay. Something witchy, for sure. All right. Something witchy. Ice King. Change. Oh, wow. They said something that made this divine masculine change his mind. Oh, wow. Whoever this third person is, they are concerned about karma, receiving karma, because they said something to this divine masculine. Something spiritual, something intuitive, I'm hearing, that changed the divine masculine's mind. Okay. All right. Okay. Why? Okay. Oh, I want to go deeper right there, but I kind of want to get to the star seed. What did they say to the divine masculine? What did they say? Do I need to use these cards or do I need to get another deck? Let me see. Commitment. And rich guy. Surprise. What? They made the divine masculine change their mind on making a commitment. On marrying somebody for money, I'm hearing. On marrying somebody for money. Clarify, what's this surprise? Mature man. Okay, because this surprise card. Hold on. Okay. All right, y'all. So I sat with it. I had to sit with this one because I'm only on the first card and it started to get a little bit like there's a lot of players involved here. Okay. But I got two main scenarios that I'm going to try to give you both of them, and then we will, as the reading progress, we'll see which one takes precedent. But the first scenario that I have with this rose. Okay, so bottom line, there's a third party here, okay? A third party is very concerned about receiving karma for something that they did. All right. Now this karma has I even pulled more cards so y'all see more cards from before because I really was like, what's going on with this spirit? So this individual, this third party to a situation between two other people, there was either they communicated to the divine masculine of this third party situation. Okay, so let me pull this card out to show you. Let's say we have a divine masculine and divine feminine, right? This is the third party. The divine masculine of this connection right here, this third party had a conversation. Oh, y'all can't even see it. Hold on. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Third party. Okay. This third party had a conversation with this divine masculine. And whatever was said, all right, whatever was said caused this divine or whatever was done, whatever was said or whatever was done from by this person to this divine masculine based on either conversation, they either went off and did something based on that conversation towards this masculine, or they misled them via the conversation. Okay, so this third party has a conversation with a divine masculine that causes the divine masculine to change their mind about who they needed to be in a commitment with, or who they needed to make a commitment to. I really don't pick up that the third party wanted the divine masculine to make a commitment to them, but that could have been the case. This person could be anybody in this person's life. It could be another lover, another option, or it could be a cousin, it could be an auntie, it could be a daddy, it could be an uncle, it could be in this third party. Okay, so I'm not necessarily overtly getting that they were in a romantic connection and that the third party, misguided them because they wanted this person to choose them. I'm more so getting that this is maybe possibly a family member, or this could even be somebody that this divine masculine reveres as somebody they can go to get advice. You understand what I'm saying? But at any rate, this third party communicated something to the masculine that made them change their mind about who they were going to be in a commitment with. Okay? And whomever they chose, okay, there's a rich guy here. So there's a King of Pentacles here. So they chose a King of Pentacles, which could be a whole nother person, or it could be this third party. Okay? So what happened was the divine masculine is now realizing that the person they went to for aid or for advice, or the person they shared this connection with, they spoke to this, the divine masculine spoke to this third party about the divine feminine. All right? In whatever way that communication happened, the divine masculine is now realizing that the third party went off and did something that they weren't supposed to do. And it's feeling a lot like spell work because we have voodoo up here. Okay? It feels a lot like spell work. Now, let me show you what I got while I was pondering it, right? When I asked, give me the energy on the divine masculine, I got merit making and withdrawal. Okay, so the divine masculine is this is giving me, in the first scenario that we're talking about right now, this divine masculine is going through an awakening of sorts. Okay, when I asked for information on the commitment, I got relaxation and conflict. So in between that, though, you have the veil, the King of Swords, and change. So something was communicated to this divine masculine, okay, that they were guided to make an easier commitment, or a commitment that would be easier, or a commitment that would bring peace to something that the divine masculine was having conflict with. Could be finances, because we're looking at a King of Pentacles. So the divine masculine chose a King of Pentacles energy to bring peace to something. This is what they were advised to do by this third party. Okay? Now, when I got clarify the surprise, I got aid and disturbance. So this is what I'm picking up. Like, this third party was supposed to aid them. They were looking for some sort of advice, some sort of like charity, some sort of something. There was something that was supposed to be aided to them by this third party, probably advice. But what ended up happening is that the third party ended up causing some sort of, this is where I say the voodoo, the spell work comes in, because the third party aided them by attaching some sort of spiritual being or supernatural energy towards this divine masculine. And I feel like it was to get the divine masculine to do what the third party wanted them to do, which is to choose the King of Pentacles and not choose this divine feminine here. Okay? The surprise is that where the divine masculine thought that he was getting aided, he was actually being put under some sort of bondage. So when I asked for the mature man, I got the third wheel and stress. So the mature man is the third party that is up here concerned about some sort of karma. Because something is backfiring. Now when I asked for conflict, I got fury and overload. The third party is upset and overwhelmed and really going through it because of what they have done. They are stressing about what they did, the karma they could get for it, and they're also dealing with the anger that this divine masculine is now in because you were supposed to help me and you didn't help me. You advised me to do something and it pulled me away from something that was good for me, which would have been her or him. Take them as energies right now, okay? So they are having a conflict. They are having a battle. These two. One is stressing and the other one is angry. And they both angry at each other. That's what's going on. Now, the second scenario that I have at this juncture before we move on is this third party is somebody who the divine masculine went to seek advice, or the divine masculine went and spoke to a third party. And with this veil and this king of swords, they went to somebody who was a diviner, somebody who can see into something, see into people. They went to someone and they spoke to a diviner, but it appears that the way they presented the divine feminine, the way they presented her, the way he presented her to the diviner was as if they needed to, like, the diviner is upset because whatever this divine masculine went and said to the diviner caused the diviner to aid the divine masculine by doing some sort of spell work on this what would have been is the divine feminine. And now the diviner, the third party, is upset because you have put spell work some kind of way. You have done something to a starseed, which is that divine feminine. So take it how it resonates, okay? Because those are the two scenarios I'm getting. It's either the third party is the person who went and did the spell work on behalf of the divine masculine, because he or she was told something by the divine masculine about the divine feminine that was not true and not accurate. Somebody here didn't. It's a problem now. And so now you have the third party diviner could be the one that is stressing out because they're realizing that you had me do spell work on somebody who not only is a starseed, but they actually are your divine, that is your divine feminine. And so you have the divine masculine here would then be showing up as a person who was on the right track, but they have broken away from goodness. Good things happening for them in their life. They have broken away from their divinity, really. And matter of fact, we have divinity sitting right here, preceded by opposition. Okay, so somebody they either went and did the wrong thing and it caused their divinity to now be in question, or their divine state to now be separated from them. Their divinity has withdrawn from them. They are no longer a divine masculine because they went and did something towards somebody that was essentially their divine feminine. Okay. So this diviner made a commitment to do something, possibly spent some money to do spell work on behalf of the divine masculine, because the divine masculine painted the divine feminine to be out as somebody that they were having conflict with, that they needed to bring peace to some conflict that they were having. But this diviner, this mature man who did the work for the divine masculine is like, bro, I did something to aid you, or sis, I did something to aid you, and now I'm having all kind of supernatural disturbances. Now do I have karma on me? Like, who is this that you have me do spell work on? And it's really not the divine masculine's fault, because if you do spell work and you do stuff like that, you're supposed to divine before you do it. Okay, so I don't even know. I don't know what happened there. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but somebody is very upset and very overwhelmed. Okay, so now with those two scenarios in mind, we're gonna see which one really pops out, because like I said, this was just this row over here. I still got 3 cards, so we're gonna move these so I can have some space. All right, what's going on with this star seed? Because what it's looking like is that either somebody took it upon themselves out of jealousy over a divine masculine to go do spell work on the divine masculine's divine feminine, or the divine masculine stepped outside of themselves and went and requested spell work to be done towards somebody who it turned out to be a starseed. The divine feminine turned out to be a starseed, not just a feminine, but a starseed, and you went and requested spell work because you thought you was having a conflict with a starseed. So let's see how this reads. Clarify starseed for me, Spirit. What's going on with the starseed? Where is she at in this story? Because love spell. Okay, tell me more. Real love. Transition. Chaos, illusion, opposition, confusion slash illusion, opposition. Okay, ancestors. Somebody did a love spell on a star seed who already vibrates at the vibration of love, like the highest vibration of love. So you put a love spell on somebody. They put a love spell on somebody that was already vibrating. Now, if this star seed is this divine feminine energy over here in this third party, she was already vibrating at love. They love spelled love. They put a love spell on somebody who already vibrates at a high frequency of love. They also put a love spell on somebody that was already in love with them. Let's go back. I might as well leave this card out because, you know, let me use my little thing so I can point. I don't like touching. Okay. This person, this star seed is her. Okay. These people, somebody here, I don't know whether it was him or this one here. Take it high. I'm just saying him and her because of the cards, y'all. Just it could be him or her in your reality. Flip it around how it needs to be. But somebody between these two, I feel like it's him. Went and put a love spell. Went to somebody for a love spell. to do a love spell on her, but she was already had already showed up in his life as a vibration of love, a high vibration of love. So when they did a love spell on somebody that already vibrates, when you do a love spell on you know, I'm not into love spells. I'm really not. I don't That's not something that I do. I feel like, first off, love is a spell by itself. Secondly, if you don't understand love as a spell, and then you go off and put a love spell on top of us, like somebody already loving you, and then you go, it does what love spells always do, which is cause motherfucking confusion, because the person already love you. You know what I mean? Like you putting a love spell on somebody who's already, and that it becomes overwhelming. And I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that because this starseed had already showed up in love, and they love spelled this starseed, and it transitioned the whole everything to an energy of confusion, and it felt like opposition. It felt like opposition because you tried to fabricate the frequency of love and put it on somebody who was already like vibrating in real love, pure love, true love, unconditional love. This connection, these two, when they did that, it made their connection look like confusion and opposition to this starseed. Because what did that, why would you do that? You know what I mean? But we don't know why they did it. We can ask, why did they do that? Why would you put a love spell on somebody that was already loving you? Because in doing that, you fucked up the relationship, the connection between these two. Now, what does the third party have to do with the love spell? Did the third party execute? The third party could be the person they went to get the love spell done, or to be told how to do it. I'm hearing Spirit say. What did the third party have to do with the love spell on the starseed? They put it on them out of jealousy and envy. So the third party put the love spell. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm seeing what's happening here. They put the love spell on both. They possibly put the love spell on both the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Or they put the love spell on the divine masculine to get the divine masculine to choose them over their divine feminine. So they put a love spell on a starseed out of jealousy and envy, but this wasn't like a come to me love spell. This was like a go away. This is like a breaking of the love spell. This is like taking something that was real love and putting a spell on it and transitioning that love into confusion and the appearance of opposition. Okay, I have animosity, relationship, gift. Yeah, see, whoever this was, this third party who was also clearly worked spells of some sort. They might have a little bit of a possessiveness about them. Like they felt possessive over the divine masculine, who maybe went to them and trusted them in confidence, like that they could talk to them about, I met somebody and they feel like they're good for me and they're gonna help me, and I really like them. They might have went to them in confidence, like not thinking that this person actually maybe wanted more from them, more of a relationship, more of like they wanted to be their option. And this person went off and did spell work on the divine feminine out of jealousy over this divine masculine. That's crazy. Okay, clarify voodoo. Yeah, this is somebody who do voodoo. They went to somebody who do voodoo. A witch doctor. They went to a witch doctor. I feel like there's another person here. Tell me more. Death magic. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. I hope this is why I like that I showed most of the cards, the as many cards as the camera can pick up, because I hope y'all are seeing this, okay? Because I just be wanting y'all to see the cards, because you may be picking up something else at home, and you are free to leave comments and let me know what you see. But I know I'm hoping y'all see, like, they went and did voodoo. Somebody did voodoo, literal death magic. Who they tried? There's this transition right here. Oh wow. So these two were enjoying each other's company, enjoying each other's time, felt like they had met their person, and they tried to unalive the star seed. Confusion, illusion, opposition. And that left, okay, clarify the confusion and illusion and the opposition, because I feel like that left the star seed, community, twin flame, work. Oh yeah. So now we not only have this couple, this is the same couple, y'all. That's them right there, and that's them over here on this third party card. The same divine masculine, divine feminine. Now they're not only just a couple who love each other, they're twin flames. Who belong to the community of twin flames to do the work that twin flames do. And this whole transaction and all of this brought confusion. I feel like because the star seed was left confused as to who it was that actually did the work. Who it was that was actually sending this death magic. This divine feminine star seed. So apparently the death magic didn't work. Clarify death magic. I mean, I don't know what kind of clarification I need, but I'm gonna just see whatever come out, because death magic is death magic. It's, I don't know. Maybe they were trying to bring a death to the connection between them. Is this a physical death? Like they were trying to actually unalive the star seed, or were they just trying to kill the love between the twin flames? Gift. Damn. Damn. Clarify. Actual money. Oh, they tried to take the star seed's gift. Abuse. Wait, pause. Okay. Somebody is a voodoo man or voodoo woman. The death magic. This is something they get paid to do. Oh, wow. This is something they get paid to do. It's something they're very good at, too. And this is the mature man? No. Hold on. Give me more. Give me more on the voodoo man, voodoo woman, whoever they are, child. Soulmate. Soulmate. They the soulmate to somebody. They the soulmate to somebody. The third party might feel like they are soulmate to the divine masculine. They might be a soulmate to the divine masculine. Oh, schnizzle. They are soulmate, but soulmate connections, long as they're both, if you could take a healthy soulmate connection and a healthy twin flame connection, and you kind of like list them in rank, a twin flame connection is way more powerful than a soulmate connection. Soulmate connections are nice. They're beautiful. But a twin flame has a particular, this is why you get community, twin flame, and work together. Like twin flames come to this dimension to do something specific, but they have to be together to do it. A soulmate is just somebody that, feels like home when you meet them. You've been in other lifetimes with them and da-da-da-da-da. But you can have multiple of these. You can't have multiple twins. You can have multiple soulmates. This third party, this mature man that they went to and confided in, felt like that they were, or they are, the soulmate to this divine masculine. So they use their gift that they normally get paid for. They used it on the divine feminine. Oh man. Who is literally a manifested earth angel. Got to be more careful. Oh, ooh, got to be more careful. Ooh. Y'all. Ooh, this has been coming up a lot in my readings. This has been coming up. They went this, so now folks is pissed off and arguing and stressing over whether they're going to get karma. Well, the answer is yes. 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 You absolutely are. Because you not only did something that you just probably wasn't supposed to do, period. Because what did the divine feminine do to you? She can't help that divine masculine like got googly eyes for her. All she did was show up in this man's life and take it how it resonate. Okay, man, female, male, whatever case may be. Swap it how you need to. But she ain't do nothing but show up in his life. That's all she did. And you do all of this stuff because you feel like somebody belong to you, and then you got the audacity to be questioning whether you gonna get karma. Yes, yes. So not only is you getting karma for doing something to somebody who ain't did nothing to you, but you messed around and sent that to a starseed manifested earth angel. Health concerns are on the way. If they ain't already here, that's all I'm saying. And see, this is that entity attachment. So now something is troubling these people. Something is troubling. More than likely, this third party. And then the divine masculine is the one that is pissed. Because if this person is some sort of a priest or do priestly work or spell work, voodoo, whatever the case may be, the divine masculine may have went to them, maybe yes, to get a divination, but you weren't supposed to be like doing all it. You ain't supposed. I don't know. I feel like I don't know, but what if I'm just put it out there? The third party felt like they were the soulmate to the divine masculine, but what if the divine masculine didn't have a clue that that's how the third party felt? And so you are divine masculine going to the third party just to get a little reading, just to get some advice, some spiritual guidance, or whatever the case may be. And come to find out, you exposed your divine feminine to somebody that you thought was going to direct you and loved you and cared about you. You exposed your divine feminine by, just in confidence. And then this person goes behind your back and does a whole death spell on your divine feminine. This is why the divine masculine is livid right now. Livid that the very person that they trusted to give them spiritual guidance, spiritual advice, whatever the case may be, is the very person who has caused this disturbance. Damn. Clarify access block. Not the entities, because you didn't realize, man, you didn't realize the divine feminine to this divine masculine is not just a female, not just a male, not just a body. This is a literal manifested earth angel. Like that scripture that says, be careful how you entertain strangers, because you might not know if you entertaining an angel unaware. This divine feminine is exactly, he, whoever, they I've tapped it like that because that's what's going on with this one. This is one of them angels that you got to be careful how you entertain. This is a person who looks just like you and me, but you have to be careful how you entertain this feminine. And now you questioning whether you finna have some karma to deal with. Karma? You got entities and stuff on your head. Okay. Let's go to access block, please. Access. No access. Abundance. Courthouse. Okay. So who is blocked from their abundance? They're doing a ritual. On who? Trusty. Imprisonment. Somebody going to jail. I don't know where that come from, but this is crazy here. Somebody they're trying to block somebody from some sort of a legal matter as well. Where does this come in at? Oh my goodness. See, this is gonna be one of them readings, and I'm already on here 43 minutes at this point. I'm gonna get off of here because this is about single, sexy, and successful. Oh man, I think clarify access, no access again, please. Who doesn't have access? Sweetheart. Who doesn't have access? Damn. I feel like this is the divine masculine that is now very, 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 very upset. There's about to be a payout. Listen here to me. There's about to be a payout to somebody. There's about to be a payout to somebody. There's some documents or something that somebody was paid to do something. Oh, somebody going to jail. I got a Queen of Swords here. I ain't gonna pull her out because I'm finna get off. But somebody about to, I don't know how this resonates with you, collective, but if it don't, that's cool. It's a good storyline. I'm gonna tell you that. It's a good storyline. But listen, somebody in the collective that went through this, that experienced this, you might be about to receive some money that you don't know nothing about, sweetheart, because whatever this death magic was, there are documents that somebody was supposed to receive money or receives money or is supposed to be getting some money or something, or this is you about to get some sort of unexpected money. Because something is a legal proceeding here. Somebody is, spirit team is saying, trust that somebody will be locked up for what they did. Somebody will be locked up, whether this is spiritually or physically. And you will go about your life single, sexy, and successful. Okay? Wow. What's the advice between the divine, what's the, how do I say this? What is going to transpire now between this divine masculine who may not have their divinity no more? Like, I don't feel like this divine masculine did anything on purpose, though. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We're going to see. What's the energy now between the divine masculine and divine feminine? They're not nurturing something. It's not being nurtured, or it's not going to be nurtured. Tell me what's the energy between divine masculine and divine feminine? Dreams. They dream about each other a lot. They dream about each other, or one is dreaming about the other one more so. Connection. They're still connected, but via dreams. Wow. Okay. What else? Surprise. Settling. Clarify. Somebody settled. Apology. Oh, wow. Boundaries. Wow. Okay, so somebody settled. And this may be this commitment over here to this King of Pentacles. I mean, it could be the King of Pentacles that went off and got some work done, right, on this, you know. But somebody settled. Somebody wants to apologize, but somebody is also going to keep their boundaries up, or their boundaries are up now. We have relax at the bottom of the deck. So closure, secrets, relax. Not all connections are meant to be accept closure. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. Find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. So there may be some closure that's going to come as, I don't know, someone, if maybe someone wants to talk about the truth of what happened. Maybe the divine masculine wants to come back and actually tell the divine feminine what actually happened. Right? Because remember, we had confusion and illusion surrounding real love. So this divine feminine doesn't know whether the divine masculine actually loved her or not, because the spell work caused so much confusion. So maybe there will be closure, a conversation about what transpired and the boundaries. They may be able to relax their boundaries in the future with each other. Okay, well, the divine feminine probably has her boundaries up for sure. Okay. All right, collective. Wow, this was good. Take it how it resonates. Let me know what you saw in the cards. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you have not joined the tribe. And I love you guys. I will see you on the next video. Peace, family.